It's common that when a plant is growing below another plant, so if it's growing in the shade of another plant, so if you've got, say, grass growing underneath a tree or something like that, where it's not receiving a whole lot of that sunlight because it's being blocked by another plant, that can trigger certain changes in a plant. So those plants may grow tall, they may try to grow around into the sunlight. So that would be a shade response. But a shade avoidance response is kind of similar in that, but instead of direct shade, it's actually sensing that reflected light. So the red to far red ratio changes by that reflected light. So when a plant senses that, then what it tries to do is grow tall. So a lot of plants like sunflowers or corn or dry beans will actually reduce the amount of branching that they have. They'll reduce their root growth and they'll start growing upwards. So they'll try and outcompete the nearby plants for that sunshine. Because the taller the plant can grow, the more likely it is to be able to capture that sunlight and use it for photosynthesis. So that can have a direct impact on some crop yields. So it's been shown in Canada and in the Midwest that both corn and soybean plants, you can actually reduce some yield by just having weeds in the area. Even if those weeds aren't using a lot of the resources like soil, water, or nutrients, and even if they're not being deprived of any light, just the presence of weeds and them reflecting that sunlight can actually reduce the yield potential of the corn and soybean crops.